Anyway, go to church. And I'm fine. So I rang up my best friend Amy, who, you know, always been my spiritual connection, and we started going out to Globe at Gateshead. It was great. It was a beautiful little church, but good speakers and everything. I knew it wasn't me, it wasn't my fit, but I was learning a lot, and my life started to change, you know. I got a new job, and I was meeting new people, and things were good. But it was then that I realised, or that I found out the hard way, how the great deceiver, the devil, really, really works. And, yeah, I'm wise to him now, so no. But I started a new job, and I met a girl there, and I thought she was perfect. I thought she was everything that I was supposed to be with. And within 3 months, the lies and the manipulation started, and 3 years later, it had all but broken me. I mentioned this morning I saw a video of myself from January last year, and my eyes were dead. I was in danger of losing myself completely, and it was my friend Amy again who sent me a text. I'd been pouring my heart out to her the night before. It wasn't that MJ was a bad person. She was just, her brokenness broke me, and I've been pouring my heart out to Amy about how angry I was. This anger was coming from nowhere all the time. And she sent me a text going, look, I don't want to hurt you, but I've got to step out of your life. Like, I don't want to cause you any more problems. And the thought of losing her scared me so much, because she's the one person that's always been there for me. And God finally broke through again. I'd been tricked into walking away from everything. I'd lost family, friends. I walked away from God in that 3 years, and God broke through again, and he said, you've got to get out of this relationship, it's killing you. I said, well, you need to give me the strength. So angry. He said, okay. So a few days later we broke up, and we haven't spoken since. But ever since, from that moment on, it was just about being obedient to God, and anything he's wanted me to do, I've done. So it was like, what next? And he was go to church. And I was like, God, we've been through this, church doesn't like me. And he said, yeah, no, go to church. I said, right, well, this time I want to find a church that is doing something. I want to get my hands dirty. I want to make a difference, you know. I don't want a mums and seats church. And Amy rang me up a few days later, and she goes, I've heard about this great church in Newcastle called Life. Do you want to come check it out? I was like, yeah, sounds good. So off we went to church, and it was, walking through the doors was a lightning bolt moment. I mentioned Donna was on the door that day, and I don't know whether it was an intentional assumption or whatnot, but she may have or may not have assumed that Amy and I were a couple. And it didn't faze her. You know, she didn't care. It was cool. And I was like, this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. These people have got good hearts, and they love, you know, they just love and accept. And from that moment on, I just, you know, ever since I've said to God, what next? He said, get involved, volunteer. And for the past 12 months, I've let you guys get to know my heart, and that I'm about people, and that I'm for people. And, yeah, so, you know, this time around to me, when I've spoken to God, he said to me, Mel, I want you to be a beacon of light. So what do you mean by that? And he said, I want you to go out, and I want you to tell people that I love them just the way that they are. They don't have to change for me. You know, I'll meet them exactly where they are, wherever they're at in life. You don't have to be perfect. I just want them to know me. I want to know them. So that's what I do now, is I tell as many people I can about what God's done for me, and about what God could do for them. As it stands, you know, I'm still gay. God hasn't changed that. But yeah, that's basically it. That's my story. That's my journey. And I'm going to invite some friends up to sing a song with me now. Well, I'm going to sing a song. They're going to play it for me. But yeah, in wanting to do my testimony and wanting to speak about this, I was praying about an item piece, a song to sing, and I was going through Facebook one day, and Pink's new song, Now That I'm Allowed to Drop the F-Bomb, came up, and it said fucking perfect. And I thought, oh yeah, what's Pink got for us, you know, intrigued by the name. And as I was listening to this song, the force of it was like, it nearly knocked me off the chair, you know. I was listening to the chorus, and God said, this is how I feel about you. This is how I feel about my children. You're perfect to me. After I got over the initial fact that God swore at me, I was like, hey, cool. You know, this is how we are. This is how he sees us. Once you accept Jesus, you're perfect in his eyes. There's no condemnation in Christ. And yeah, so up we come, guys. Gave her right once or twice, Took my way out, blood cry. Bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, place misunderstood. This knowing it's all good, it didn't stop me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around. Pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than fucking perfect. Pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you're fucking perfect to me. You're so pretty when you talk about yourself. You're wrong. Change your voices in your head. Make them like you instead. So complicated. Look how big you make it. Filled with so much hatred. Such a tight head. It's enough. I've done all I can think of. Chase down all my demons. See you do the same. Oh, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than fucking perfect. Pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you're fucking perfect to me. The whole world's scared, so I swallow the fear. The only thing it should be thinking is an ice cold beer. Secure in line, and we try, but we try too hard. So wasting my time, done looking for the things, 'cause they're everywhere. They don't like my dreams, they don't want my hair. Exchange yourselves, and we do it all the time. Why do we do that? Why do I do that? Why do I do that?